Hello, everybody. How you doing? This is Reginald Peoples with RWB Sports. I am so glad to be back. We have been away from you guys for a while, but I just wanted to come on here and let everybody know that RWB Sports is doing fine. We're doing okay. We are hanging in there. I know people that know me, people that are close to me, uh, realized that I had a pretty rough midsummer. So we're back. We're back and we're ready to get things going. So I want to let you know what we got going and what we got going on. You know, RWB Sports has been here in the Pennsylvania area now for several years. And we have been digging and digging and digging and trying to get ourselves in position to where we can advance and do a little bit more. And so we have gotten to that point now with RWB Sports to where we're able to bring on board our first employee, I guess you would say, our very first employee, who you will start seeing more and more on this show and doing the things as far as the magazine goes. So we realized that we are growing and developing a pretty big Hispanic following. And so in order to reach them, we reached out to a young lady, Jessie Vic Marie, from right here in Reading, Pennsylvania. You've seen her. If you've gone to the website, you've seen that we have added her to the RWB Sports family. She is born and raised in Puerto Rico, so she gives us that added dimension in bringing us closer to our Hispanic family. She will be doing interviews and she will be doing a segment of RWB Sports in the Hispanic language, and that is going to take us to new heights. So join me in congratulating her, join me in welcoming her to the team, welcoming her to what we have going on here at RWB Sports. I do apologize if you see me flipping back and forth here. It's because I'm trying to get some things worked out, get some things situated as we continue to talk. Like I said, I'm not going to be on here long. I'm just going to let you know, just came on here to let you know what we have going on here at RWB Sports and how we are looking at going forward, because we got big news coming up. One, just like I said, we have an employee now. Have an employee now, so we're probably going to be able to do a little bit more and expand a little bit more. So that's a good thing on our part. Two, the magazine is gotten its first volume out, and so we're getting ready to start volume 2. If you've noticed, if you've gone onto the website, I got everything down there at the bottom of the screen. You can go onto the website. We now have a store on the website to where you can go on and you can get the RWB Sports apparel. You can go and get the RWB Sports gear, and you can compete in the RWB Sports gear and everything. So that's really exciting for us as well. Like I said, we're starting volume 2 of the RWB Sports magazine. We are in the process now of ordering. We got all of our awards ordered for this upcoming award season for RWB Sports. I hope you're really going to like the new awards, the RWB Sports Magazine's award. You're really going to like them. We put a lot of time into putting them together and designing them. I will have a mock-up of them coming to me tomorrow, so I really hope that you enjoy them. But one of the biggest news is because we got right here, like I said, we've been out of sorts for a little while, but now we're back. One of the biggest news that we have is that a lot of people ask about my friend James Bartley. James Bartley is doing well. He's doing okay. He has Smoke Promotions. They just had several fights on the Red Owl card down in Houston. This past weekend, we will be getting with him. We will be talking to him, seeing how things are going with Smoke Promotions and how things are coming together for him over there and his fight team that he's building. But I guess the biggest news that I have that I really want to share with you all this weekend coming up. I know you know King's Promotions, Marshall Kaufman, Andy Floyd, and he come to me a couple of weeks ago, and he sat down and he said, "Hey Reggie," he said, "I got a proposition for you." And I said, "Okay, talk to me, Marshall. Let's see what we got. We get along really well, and so we started collaborating on putting some things together." He was like, "Those belts, the new belts you have, they're really nice." He said, "I really like those." He said, "They really look professional." He said, "You've been doing a great job. You've been very diligent in doing what you're doing there at RWB Sports." He said, "I got a fight card coming up." Um, September 20th, I have a fight card coming up. He said, "How would you feel putting one of your belts up for a Bethlehem title?" And at first, I thought he was kidding. I really didn't pay a whole lot of attention to it because I know that RWB Sports Magazine, they're a very new entity, very, very new here in the Pennsylvania area. So I was like, yeah, okay, yeah. So then he called me back and he asked me. He said, "Well, did you think of did you think about what I told you?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, I did." I said that would be a great opportunity for myself. It'll be a great opportunity for RWB Sports. And so they had a press conference out in Bethlehem at the Hot Fitness out there. I'll give the address here in a little bit. And so I went out there. I didn't think anything of it, but then we sat down and we talked. He was like, "Yeah." He was like, "I really like these belts." He said, "These belts look really good." He said, "I know it's something small right now, and I know it's something that you've been working on." He said, "And you've been working hard at it." He said, "I just thought that I would take this opportunity to, you know, give back and show you a little love and help you out." So as he kept talking, the smile on my face kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger because the thing is like as he was talking, my mind was already thinking. And he was like, "Yeah," he said, "So September the 20th," he said, "we're going to give away the RWB Sports Magazine belt at the Bethlehem title. What we're going to do at the weigh-ins, we're going to announce that you are putting up the belt for this title. We'll get into Ring Wars 13 here in a minute, but I want to get this out first." And I was like, "You got to be kidding me." So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, I was like, "Man, this could be a lot bigger than what it is." And so immediately, I went into action. I went into doing what I do best, which is overthinking and overthinking everything. If you know me, you know my mind never shuts off. And I'm like, wow, this could be something big. So I'm thinking, RWB Sports Magazine title. I said, how can I make this an actual thing? How can I create this and make it an actual title? So I got to look and got to read and got to searching and everything online, and I put some letters together. So just to make a long story short, I have two letters out there. I have one to the WBC. I have one to the IBF. If you notice that the RWB Sports RWB Sports Magazine belt is a replica of the IBF belt. So I got a letter out there to them, and I told them that I would like to speak to someone. I would like to talk to someone about getting this belt sanctioned and talk to someone about using RWB Sports Magazine belt as a eliminator. And if you have those, you have tiers in fighting. You have, smokers. You have those that, they're just going to be brought up as what we used to call tomato cans to boost people's records. Then you have those who take it to the next level, take it to the upper echelon of being a uh, prospect to a contender. And shout out to Thonjay Teasley, who just fought down on Red Owl in Houston this past weekend, who has taken that next step from prospect to contender by going 11-0 with 10 knockouts. Shout out to you, Thonjay Teasley. I hope I see you Thursday at Bethlehem, and I can get an interview with you. I haven't forgot you. A lot of these guys go out and I try to sponsor, I try to promote them and do as much as I can. But I've been working real hard on RWB Sports, and that's what I'm getting to now, because now what we're going to look at doing as in 2030, and I know it's 5 years. People are like, that's 5 years away. That's a long time. But in 2030, I'm looking at having RWB Sports Magazine, a sanctioned belt, as a fight eliminator for the WBC and the IBF. When you are in that position to get ready to go and be a contender for those belts, RWB Sports Magazine will be the strap or the trophy that you will fight for in the process elimination in qualifying or not qualifying for a shot at those belts. And that's some of the biggest news that I have to say that I'm working on, along with everything else, and along with bringing on a new employee. That's one of the biggest things that we got going on. And you will get to see the first one not this Friday night, but next Friday night, September the 20th, you will get to see the first RWB Sports belt given away, presented in the ring at Ring Wars 13 at the Bethlehem Event Center, put on by Marshall Kaufman and King's Promotions. It is a big deal. A lot of people are like, well, why are you so excited? It's a small step. It doesn't seem like much to a lot of people, but my close friends and family know how long and how hard I've been working at this. This is a huge step for me. It's a huge step for the company, and it's going to be a huge step going forward, because all of the hard work, all the loyalty, all the due diligence is starting to pay off. And it goes to show you, if you stick to something, if you stick to what you love, it may seem like a lot, in which it is. I'm not going to, minimize it and say it's not a lot, because it is, and it was, but it's starting to pay off. It's starting to, show the fruits of my labor. So that's one of the things that I wanted to share, and I wanted to share with everybody and let everybody know what we're doing, what we got going on. So all the RWB sports stuff that you see around right now, you may want to get a hold of it now before it goes, I guess, I won't say larger than life, but as it goes up, as my value goes up, the prices are going to go up. I'm trying to keep everything, at price across the board. I'm not trying to, rape anybody. I want to keep everything, low, but you know how things go, you know how inflation goes. So get on board right now, because everybody that's on board with me right now is everybody that I'm going to take to the top. And I know there's those that have pretended to be on board with me just to keep up with what I'm doing, just so they can try to stay a step ahead of me and shoot me down. I have fought several of those wars as well, but now I'm to the point to where what a lot of people say about me out there in the streets, what a lot of people speak of me out there in the streets, really doesn't have a whole lot to stand on now, because what I have establish at RWB Sports going forward. I still want to reach out and thank all of those who helped me get to where I am. Like I said, I couldn't have done any of this without Marshall Kaufman. I couldn't have done it without James Barley. I really couldn't have done it without Andreas Acuna over there at East Rating. Like I said before, I keep giving him my props for getting my foot in the door in the boxing world here in Pennsylvania, not in the boxing world, period, because RWB Sports has been in existence for 24 years. So I've been doing this a while, but I am just now, I'm picking up ground here on the East Coast. And I'm really excited about what they got going on and what's happening. So those are good things that, I'm liking anyway. I'm really looking forward to what is yet to come. I'm really looking forward to what we got going forward and is starting to grow. All my friends at work, and I can't tell you enough, Mike, Derek, Ryan, Kevin, Eric again, Dave, all you guys, I know you put up with my shenanigans at work, talking crazy. Nobody, they put up with me, they listen to me, but they don't really understand boxing. But I want to give, take my hat off to them because they listen to all my crazy ideas. And, they look at me like I'm crazy, but they're very supportive. All those guys are very supportive. I can't thank everybody enough. Joan Leach, I can't thank her enough for putting up with all of my shenanigans of not being around, being here, being there, all over the place. There's a lot of people that I have to thank in making this happen. But first and foremost, Marshall Kaufman, King's Promotions, Andy Ford, James Barley, they put me into the game and what's going on. So the other announcement that I have is, like I said, I do have the awards coming for this year's RWB Sports Magazine Awards that we will be going out and interviewing folks as we present these belts. They will also be a part of RWB Sports Magazine. There's going to be so many. There's 30 awards that we will be giving out. And we also came up with the idea of giving out honorable mentions, because even though you may not win this year's RWB Sports Magazine, promoter of the year, trainer of the year, nutritionist of the year, fighter of the year, male fighter of the year, female fighter of the year, female amateur fighter of the year. The list just keeps going on and on and on. We did come up with a solution to be able to give those that are nominated something as well. You will have a RWB Sports Magazine honorable mention medallion that you will receive if you don't win that title award that year. So we are looking at trying to get something to everybody who has supported, everybody who has, reached out and put a hand up under RWB Sports and gave them a boost to do what they needed to do in order to make, everything happen. So that's where we are with that. And what else do I have to add to that? The apparel is still available. Thanks for everyone who has stood by me. Thanks to everyone who has supported me through this summer and everything that's going on. There's some apparel that got out late. I want to thank those who was during that time for being patient with me. We did start a new line of RWB Sports apparel, Iron Sharpens Iron. It's a different look. It's more of a worn look. two of my I guess buyers, supporters, fans ordered the new look, and I got it out to them. They seem to really like them, and they really see that they're comfortable. So the Iron versus Iron apparel is new. They're really loving the equipment. Just sent out a full headgear, glove, a groin protector set to a gentleman in Pottstown at Pottstown Boxing Club. He really enjoyed it. Everything's comfortable. Everybody that has purchased the gloves from me, they really enjoy the comfort. They enjoy the fit. I am getting ready to start ordering the lace and loop. Um, I went with the lace up because it's more of a professional style glove, and we'll be giving some of those away as well to the youth so they can get used to sparring in those gloves and getting them ready to turn pro. Looking at taking RWB Sports from an LLC to a nonprofit. Just so many things that we have going on, and it just because you haven't seen us on live, just because you haven't seen us on social media, we're still in the background. We still have to do our due diligence and keep up with what's going on because we still have to give awards away at the end of the year. And the only way we're going to do that is by keeping up with what's going on. So if you have a gym, if address, email, anything, shoot me the gym address, shoot me the gym name, because we will be trying to reach out to a lot of you all to get you letters, get letters out to you, letting you know a nominee from your gym that may be a participant for Fighter of the Year, Gym of the Year, things like that. So that's going to give us a better hand on being able to reach out and get in touch with you. So if you would just email me at rwbsportstv1967 at gmail.com. Or you can catch me on any of the social media that we have, and you can drop me lines there. So going forward, talking about the award ceremony and the awards that will be given out, you can help RWB Sports. We're trying to now get what is it called? A donation button put up on the website. And also, once you see the belts that we will be giving away, you have an opportunity to have your logo on the RWB Sports Magazine belt. You have an opportunity to have your logo put on there. There's 2 spots for 2 different logos. That will help RWB Sports be able to present these awards. It will also get you a notoriety, because when you put your logo on the belt or on the award, not only when we present the award, we will present the award in participation in sponsorship by you, but you will also have your own local ad or your own ad within the RWB Sports Magazine. So the prices on that will come out. They're only going to be $50, which is not bad. I don't think it's bad, not considering what we have given to the boxing community out of our own pocket to help a lot of these local fighters, to help a lot of the gyms in the area, just to help support RWB Sports. Those medallions, they 3.5 inch medallions that will be placed on the award belts with your company business logo on it. Like I said, they're going to be $50. So that will help us out quite a bit, and it will get us going forward for the years coming up. But that's all I have. That's everything. I hope you enjoyed everything that we have coming up. I look forward to seeing a lot of you on Friday. I look forward to seeing a lot of you on Thursday. We're going to be out at the uh, Bethlehem Event Center Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So if you're out in the area, I will be out about in town of Bethlehem as well. I will have some of my gear with me, so I will be doing giveaways at the event. So if you're there, if you see me, if you find me, come up to me. Let me know that you've seen this portion of RWB Sports after we've been on a long dated hiatus, I guess you would say. But we're back now. We're back. We're back stronger than ever. We're going to continue to build. We're going to continue to support our local youth, our local athletes. Big shout outs to Shooter Shea. Big shout outs to Boots Enos, all those guys out of Philadelphia. Cool Boy Steph has a fight coming up tomorrow, not tomorrow, coming up Saturday. He's on the undercard of the Canelo fight. So big shout outs to him. Big shout outs to my guy, my hometown guy, in Nashville, Tennessee, Caleb Plant. You know, as he travels along, he carries a lot of drama with him, and this fight is no different. He's bringing drama into this fight too, but he has a tendency to back up what he says. So, big shout out to all those guys just getting ready to step on that big stage. Roy, all those guys. You know, I look forward to watching it. I'll be at work, so I won't be able to see it live, but I will have it taped. So, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for staying with me this long. I know I rambled and yacked on about a whole bunch of nothing, but I appreciate what you all have done. I appreciate what you're doing. Just know that RWB Sports, we're back. We haven't really gone anywhere. We've just been dealing with, you know, a little stuff, but nothing that we can't handle. You know, God told me, He said, you know, I'm not going to put anything on you that you can't handle, and so He's bringing me out on the other side of it with smiling graces. And everybody that has supported me, I want to thank you all. I can't thank you enough. But this is Reginald Peoples with RWB Sports. I'm looking forward to giving away our first belt on the 20th. Thanks to Marshall Kaufman. I can't thank him enough for stepping in and allowing me to do this. So, well, I'm getting ready to start coughing again. I hadn't fully got over my sickness, so I know it's telling me it's time to shut up. So I'm going to listen to my body. I'm going to follow what it's telling me, and I'm going to go ahead and end this. But once again, thank everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're just as excited about all the information that's going on with RWB Sports as I am. Jesse, I look forward to it. Get everything together. Get everything that you think that you're going to need or that you're going to want to know together as we go out here and take control of the media aspect here at Ring Wars 13. Good luck to all those fighters. This is Reginald Peoples at RWB Sports, and we'll see you in the turn.